Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Carlos King, and Carlos King striking again, y'all. Carlos King strikes again. What am I talking about? What has happened? What is going on, girl? What are we talking about? What's good? What's tea? The final port of the Love and Marriage Detroit episode, I guess, aired the other night, right? And first of all, how does a reunion episode, their part one of their reunion episode had 87,000 views. How do you have 87,000 views for a reunion episode, you guys? Can you make it make sense? You couldn't even get 100,000 people to tune in. Are you kidding me right now? Are you crazy? Are you loco? Like what? On a Carlos King production. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? 87,000 for a reunion episode, right? For part one that aired last week, y'all. Furthermore, it was announced after the episode, you guys, that there was a divorce. And I'm like, here we go again. So apparently this is Love and Marriage Detroit stars Brandon and Kristen Bowman-Smith are divorced after 14 years of marriage. I believe this is the gentleman who was looking at other women at the wedding. I believe this is the same gentleman that said that he would divorce the kids to just making foolishness. From what I remember in like these trailers and these preview clips, because I couldn't sit down for like a full episode, right? So it says after nearly 14 years of marriage, the Smiths? Whatever. The Smiths have made the difficult decision to part ways. This decision was well thought out and wasn't made lightly. It comes after a great deal of reflection, care, and understanding. As we begin this new chapter, we remain committed to co-parenting our greatest blessings, Britton and Bailey, with love and respect. We are deeply grateful for your support and ask for your prayers and kindness as we navigate through this transition as a family. With appreciation, Kristen, Brandon, Britton, and Bailey. Brandon and I, Kristen posted on her socials on her Instagram is, Brandon and I are officially divorced. We thank you for your love and support over the years. Keep our family in your prayers with a heart emoji and praying hands emoji, y'all. And why do I say Carlos King straights again? Because I think these couples, I don't care what he tells Newsweek or EUR Web or any of these publications that he can spot talent in 2.5 seconds and he knows when he can see a star and all this and that. No. You purposefully cast people that either their marriages are on the rocks or had been on the rocks, somebody has cheating or is about to cheat, or there is something unstable going on, and you convince them to put it on the show. You convince them that this could be a healing journey. This could be an opportunity for you to see what's wrong in your marriage. This could be an opportunity for you to pull at the heartstrings of the fans, and you guys can figure out the tools and the pieces that y'all need to put the pieces back together, but it's a lie. This is the same thing that Carlos King convinced Mel. Mel did not want to do the show when she discovered Martell was cheating and wanted to cancel the show. And wanted to sort out whatever was going to go on, if Martell was going to stop cheating and all this and that. But no. Carlos King was like, no, Mel. Mel, put it out there. Put it on the show. You are going to get a lot of support. There are other black women who have gone through this, who have gone through cheating, who have gone through a cheating husband, da-da-da-da-da. You are going to pull at their heartstrings. And maybe, when you put it out there and all of this is on TV, maybe Martell will realize what he has. We can have, y'all getting back together, y'all sorting all this stuff out and all this and that. And y'all are going to be the stars. Y'all are going to be the power couple of the show. And it's the same thing with Monique and Chris Samuels. Now, granted, we knew that there was problems for those of us that watch on Bravo, Real Housewives of Potomac. We knew there was problems, right? And we knew allegedly that the girls were trying to bring on some, former friend of Monique's to allege some trainer cheating allegations. We knew there was problems there, but from what we saw on the show, they were still a married couple. But when Monique quit and was not feeling how she was portrayed on that season, boom, those divorce rumors came out quick, fast, in a hurry, and her and Chris were like, we're not divorced, we're not separated, we're laughing at the rumors, da-da-da-da-da. But I think that was on purpose. I think that was to call Monique's bluff in hopes that Monique came back a second season. That's just my theory. As much as the same people, right, like Carlos King, want to complain about the blogs and what people are saying and doing and all this and that, you can't convince me that y'all don't got friends at these blogs either when y'all want certain narratives out here, when y'all want y'all shows promoted out here. So nonetheless, that's 3 shows, you guys, right? And we can talk about all of the couples that have come on Carlos King's productions, that have come on the shows married, that have come on the shows, and there's dysfunction. The husband, 9 times out of 10, is either cheated or is about to cheat, or there's rumors of him cheating. A lot of times it's misogynistic, it's disrespectful. They're talking crazy and spicy because Carlos King has presented this Love and Marriage franchise as though everybody's an equal. So the men have a say. All the men can be sassy. All the men can cuss you out. All the men can talk to you any old way they want to. And Carlos King is going to present that to the audience as this is the men, saying what they need to say, giving their side of the story, da-da-da-da-da. No. This is disrespectful. This is disrespectful. These are men who are hanging out together, who are running these streets together, who think it's okay, who think it's appropriate to gaslight their wives into staying and convincing them, hey, there's no show if we're not together. There's no show without us being married and presenting ourselves as a power couple to the viewers. It is more beneficial for us to stay married. I don't care if you don't like my cheating. I don't care if you don't like how I talk to you or how I treat you. But now that we're on the show and now that we're famous and all this and that, you need to stick around. We need to keep up appearances. We need to keep up this image. And per Carlos King himself has said that his own cast members on his own shows have stayed married, have stayed together for the purposes of continuing to put up the facade that you're on a reality show talking about marriage. So that tells you where the mindset is, right? And so you have these couples who are continuing to try to stretch this stuff out, stretching out these marriages that are on life support to begin with. But for the sake of fame and fortune, for the sake of presenting whatever narrative that is going to be edited to show the viewers, will willingly stay married to somebody that they know is treating them wrong, that they know is disrespecting them, that they know is talking down to them and talking out of pocket and out of order to them for the sake of the show. But what happens, y'all, if the show goes away? What happens if the show takes almost a year to come back? What happens if you don't know when the show's coming back? And you did all this staying and sticking it out and pushing through and all this and that for what? Continued humiliation, continued dragging by the fans and all of this and all of that. Is it worth it? Was the Monopoly money worth it, y'all? And that's all I gotta say on this. I mean, it's like, here's the thing. You come into these shows with all these black families, and these black families keep getting destroyed, and Carlos King has the audacity to say in an interview that he creates a safe space for his shows. Meanwhile, there are multiple black women who have quit all of his shows and have all said that they felt unprotected by Carlos King. And have said that Carlos King, according to Monique, done her more worse than the white people, than the white executives at Bravo. So that tells you what and who you are dealing with. But Carlos King doesn't care. Carlos King, he's setting up for his next venture, which we'll talk about in another video. So that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.